Right, so I thought I'd do a little update just because it's been about 3 weeks since I did my last post, and I sort of did a little bit of sharing of my attempt to go plastic free. And in the space of about 3 weeks, this is the plastic that I've kind of accumulated that I don't really know what else to do with. As far as I'm aware, all that I've got is not recyclable. So if anyone sees anything, like, I don't know about these. I don't think these are recyclable. But if anyone sees anything and says, oh, actually, Holly, you can recycle that, maybe just give me a shout, because that would be much appreciated. I also saw something on Facebook where people are sending crisp packets back to walkers. So I was wondering about the possibility of collecting like crisp packets that I've got, sort of things like this, and sending them back to the actual producer. So I've got sort of like these plastic casings, but I don't know how actually worthwhile that is. If they'll just kind of receive these and be like, well, we're just going to throw these in the trash anyway. But I don't know kind of what else to do with it. Like, I'm trying to be practical with reusing something. So like, I've got plastic salad packages that I've used to put under my shoes like that. Kind of keep them off the carpet, just so it keeps the carpet a little bit cleaner. And I'm just trying to think of creative ways to kind of reuse other things as well. So I've got like little plastic bottles and stuff that I'm collecting in here. Again, just plastic. Lots of bits of, and there's just tiny little bits of plastic in here. Yeah, so that's my plastic hoard. For 3 weeks, that does seem pretty poor. It's a lot of plastic that I've accumulated. I'm trying to kind of make some conscious decisions. I see something that's in plastic and I'm like, actually no, I'm not going to buy that because it's just plastic. When I tried to buy my niece's wrapping paper and card, I was adamantly trying to be like, no, I don't want to buy, I want to buy like a loose sheet of wrapping paper because there's no point me buying a roll of it because it's got this plastic cling film. Same with the card. They're all just covered in this plastic that I'm not going to do anything with. And why does a card need plastic? Eventually, I was able to go into the works and literally got 20 cards for £1. So good. But other things, like eventually I did give in and I bought a roll of wrapping paper that had plastic around the outside, and I bought a bit of ribbon that had plastic film all around the outside as well. So I mean, like, I'm trying in little bits and pieces, but it's still incredibly ingrained in me just to make these easy choices. I'm not pushing myself yet, and at the moment it's very difficult to do because I am very financially tied. A lot of the choices and ways you are able to go plastic free or make more ecological choices are expensive. And I understand why, because there's not the supply and demand. It's a very small, limited market of people at the moment that want it. So it's not able to be cheaply produced because there isn't this supply and demand because people don't want it, which isn't an excuse, because I feel like the only way that we can change that is by committing to that and saying, no, we want these products, and then the businesses will listen to us. Similar with the crisp packets. Like, I'm going to try and make a very conscious effort to not buy crisps anymore because this is ridiculous. And you think how many, you get a packet of crisps that has 6 bags in it. So you've got this bag that you can do nothing with, and then the 6 bags inside of it as well. And just how much waste is that doing? And like, I'm not a huge consumer of crisps anyway. And by myself, I'm not going to have a huge impact. But I would just kind of want to challenge other people to, if you're passionate about this as well, to kind of products that you use a lot of or that are big, easy convenience products like that, to turn around and say, no, we're not going to buy it anymore, because that is the only way that's going to make a difference. When these companies lose money, because that's, at the end of the day, that's all they really care about. But when they think, oh, our business is compromised, that's when they're going to make decisions. So we need to do things that do challenge them, and it will be inconvenient at first, and it will be difficult, and it will not be easy, and you will feel like you're not making a difference. But I'm looking at my plastic waste and I'm looking at it going, that's too much. But I'm not looking at it saying, I've done wrong. I'm saying, okay, I need to do better. This is a starting point. I'm not going to go into this and be perfect, because I have had 24 years of very easy, convenient plastic usage, you know, buying into these conveniences. So it's going to be something that's take a while to reprogram. I have a couple of these mason jars. A couple of those that I bought when I had more money before. When I have more money later, I'm going to try and invest in more of these. Obviously, when I've got things in glass jars, I'm going to reuse those. Just repurpose things that I have, and that will then build my supply. I've looked into, I can't remember the name of it, but there is a shop in Bristol that is plastic free, and you can go in and bring sort of jars like this, and you just fill that up and pay for what you have. That will probably be a more expensive way to do it. It's not going to be the immediate answer for me. It will probably be something I can do with little bits and pieces. So I will have to be creative and just conscious and disciplined. I think that's the main thing, that it's learning discipline. I'm learning discipline in loads of aspects of my life, and you can't go into that expecting to be perfect straight off, and you have to have grace and just kindness as you are learning these things, because you're not going to go in and be able to speak French overnight. I don't know why my example is always speaking French. It's just because I really want to learn to speak French. It's coming out, but sorry. But yes, you're not going to be able to speak French overnight. It takes time and it takes discipline. You have to sit down and actually learn it and commit to it. And it's a process, as with everything in life. But yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say. Just wanted to check in, show what this is doing. Hopefully I will get around to doing proper blog posts soon. I'm being not particularly disciplined in that regards either. Getting little bits and pieces with my Instagram, getting my Facebook up to scratch as well. On my Facebook, I'm going to be sharing links that I would have been previously sharing on my personal channel. So hopefully all of my friends get a lovely break from me bombarding them with all these feminist and eco-friendly posts that they're probably looking at going, oh, Holly, why are you sharing this? We don't care. Well, you should care. Please care. I want you to care. I'm sharing it because I want you to be invested. I want you to care. But if you don't care, you don't have to look at it now. I'm not going to pressure it on you, because that's always my mantra. I guess, I don't know if that's the right word. Like, I believe strongly that we should educate people, and that education is very important. And we need to have these discussions, and I won't shy away from having them. But at the same point, it doesn't do any good to shove things down people's throats, because they're not going to engage with it, and they're going to look at it and say, I don't care. They have to have that point where they are ready to invest beforehand. So if you don't care, I'm sorry that you don't care. I wish that you would care. Please give it a chance. Look over an article, but I'm not going to shove it down your throat if you don't want to know. That's your prerogative, and I respect your decisions. I went on a tangent there again. I forgot my point, but yes, again, these vlogs aren't going to be super regular because I get bored of looking at my own face. I'm also open to the possibility, if anyone else feels very passionate about these causes, if they would like to collaborate on this with me, because like, I don't particularly enjoy editing these videos where I have to look back at my own face, because it's a little bit cringy. So if anyone would like to collaborate in editing, collaborate in generating ideas, in discussions about things that I can write about, things that I can talk about. If you are somebody that feels very strongly about these issues, but you don't want to be in front of a camera, you don't feel that you want to write these pieces, but you want to have some kind of impact, then I would love to collaborate. If you have an abundance of research that you don't know what to do anything with, and you just want to send it my way and be like, Holly, do something with this. I'm getting slowly productive again. If you want to join in with me, I would love that. That would be incredible. We are stronger and more influential when we join together. There's safety in numbers. There's power in numbers. So if you want to join me, I would love you. Come on this journey with me and join in my insanity. I'm going to stop this because I'm going on for too long. Speak to you soon.